And now, the one you've been waiting for, let's welcome Jamie Thomson back onto the stage.
I don't need this. This is perfect. This is really cool. I haven't seen this before. So I know we flew the did we fly the finalists in? I think we did. They've been flown in to play the final of Berserk live for a prize, which is incredible. As you've seen today, we've had a lot of people talk, and I think you can, and I hope you can see, as I can see, Vulcan Forge is no longer, just like I said before, myself and a game. It's so many third parties. We've got the blockchain, and I think some of these presentations may have gone a little bit too fast for you to hear the enormity of some of these are. For example, Jogo Studios, I know they sort of brushed past the fact they had 425 million players on their Web 2 games. You know, that's a reality. You can see it on the Google Play Store. So they're moving all of that onto Elysium. Even games like Crown Chaser, which has like millions of users. So we're looking at millions of transactions coming to Elysium. So Vulcan Forge is no longer just a medieval game maker. There are so many things that sort of working autonomously everywhere. You've got people doing their own stuff, and I think that's why this is the year of the acquisitions, as we say, which is great for me because I've always felt, I'll be honest with you guys, it's been enormous pressure having so much, I don't know, what's the word, dependency on myself as CEO and deliver, especially when a fluctuating market, you know, like crypto, which is just so extreme, you know, peer goes from 2, it goes to 50, it goes to that. It's very nice to see people working on their own and sort of building, and it takes a little bit less pressure off myself, which, you know, don't want to die doing this. I love it, but I do want to survive. All right, let's get into it then. I don't know if there's a clicker on here, or if there is. There is. Okay, so let's have a look what we got here. So that's me. So yeah, as you know, Vulcan Forge has got 12 games. We're ever expanding from Vulcanverse down to, well, Forge Arena and Battle Chess are extinct now, and Block Babies, unfortunately. It's a bit outdated, but we've got a good 10 to 12 games of our own. But as I said, we're more focused on expanding Elysium now, be more sort of incubators, accelerators for other projects. I think the key really is to get Elysium to expand as fast and as possible. You know, even a project like Rebel Cars, which is going on to a centralized exchange very soon, just getting these Elysium tokens out on centralized exchanges is really, really great. It gets more projects in, and of course, Lava's burned. And it's very much about Lava today and what we've got coming up. So, yeah, we've got the centralized exchange. There are so many slides here, so do bear with me if I just flick through. I think this is a recap of what we've created so far. So we've got Elysium Swap. We can tell you that Elysium Swap is going on to DEX tools today, as far as I knew, but if not, it's coming on by the end of the weekend. So that's a real great step. It took us a while to get hold of the DEX tools team. So Elysium Swap's now going to become part of the DEX tools website, which is great for all the Elysium tokens because they do some really good stats and really good trading volumes. It just gives it a little bit more credibility. The Launchpad has done very successful. Rebel Cars was a great example of that. They raised about 3 million, which is superb with the first Elysium projects. We've got many others coming. And as I said to you before, any project that comes to Launchpad means we've kind of given it the green tick, and we will connect them to market makers such as DWF, Wintermute, CLS, and then to exchanges straight away. So they have got a full backing from us. We've done the due diligence. They wouldn't be able to get these market makers unless they were a legitimate team. So there's always opportunities for you guys in Vulcan Forge and Elysium to try and get in on some Launchpads, some seed rounds, and of course, you know, you make the final decision in the end. It's your decision, not ours. So yeah, 20 plus projects now joining Elysium, probably more than that. I generally think there'll be more than 50 projects on Elysium by the end of the year. Some of these might be churning out so many transactions. You know, things go in a blink of an eye. I think the Rebel Car sale was a good chance to see how fast Elysium worked and how we dealt with traffic. I think it's a really robust blockchain, very, very cheap, very easy to use. And I think the only thing we need is MetaMask to really kind of get that automated gas fee fixed, because that's a real pain in the arse, I know. But just with usage comes popularity, comes sort of the tools sort of fitting in with you. But yeah, as I said, Elysium is really making some moves now. So under no delusion that Lava is certainly the most important aspect of Elysium right now, and therefore PYR. It really is kind of the two-token model where if there's no Lava left and the only way to produce it is by holding PYR, it's very sort of simple economics. So the key is to kind of get that burned and that used as much as possible. The staking program is very, very generous, I think, in terms of how you give out Lava. And as you'll see later on some products we're releasing, I think Lava is going to be a very, very much utilized token. So first of all, let's go to Vulcanverse. We've got some incredible updates coming for you to Vulcanverse. And I think we've got some videos showing the new graphics, the new tools, the new gameplay, and one of these videos you're going to absolutely love because it's what everyone's wanted for a long time. Don't forget, on top of these Vulcanverse updates, we've got Tartarus and Royale being integrated, which is just pure PvP and PvE integrated in game, which will really make, I think, Vulcanverse, without doubt, the only metaverse out there which has such functionality. I mean, during these years, we just kept building and adding to it. And I think when this whole GameFi run comes back, metaverse comes back, Vulcanverse will be the most rounded game there is. Yeah, it's taken a while, but you know, we've got there. So let's see. I don't know if it's a video or it's photos. So I'll just click through and hope what's supposed to come up comes up. Maybe there's a video now. Yes. It's so crazy. I mean, you look where it is now compared to VulCon4, where we have this floating island, and every year with the graphics are getting better, the gameplay's getting added, and that's the next visual updates will be rolling out. In fact, we've got a 40-minute video of all the landmarks that Jimmy, Stratos, and everyone have been made, and it's really incredible. We'll be posting each quadrant separately on Twitter so you can see what it's going to be looking like. The hackathon, so this stands still. We mentioned it last year, but we didn't really sort of have Elysium launched as much as we did. We have now, and we have got a hackathon for a $1 million hackathon, actually, which we are asking for people to really start building on Elysium. There are so many tools that aren't there, which could be made by anyone here. Even if you don't have the technical skills, you could go on Upwork and sort of apply to this. The hackathon article is on the blog. It's broken down into different prizes and different sections. Think block explorers, Dex tools, tools for a Dex, not Dex tools website. Anything you can see on Solana or Polygon or Immutable, anything you think's there which Elysium is lacking, let's get making these. I mean, we're literally sort of offering such enormous prizes to build them, which could be quite easy to build. That still stands. So we've got $1 million, not prize money, grant money, I suppose, for tools on Elysium. Okay. So this is a big one. So this is where some paper hands might be a little bit upset. So we are announcing Ryan as the official meme coin of Elysium. So I know a lot of meme coins are doing their thing. Elysium needs its own one. So we have got Ryan lined up on 2 centralized exchanges already. Now, here's where the kicker comes in. As you know, the supply is completely in our hands. We haven't done anything with it. So we're giving out an enormous, I think 50% of the supply. And we've taken a snapshot already this morning for 25% of that supply. The other 25% will be next week. Now, for you to be qualify for that airdrop, you had to hold 2 things. And you didn't leave them. One was Pixelies, and 2 was the Troy tokens. Okay, they're probably the most useless NFTs in the ecosystem. So we thought, why not give the most useless token to those useless NFTs and have our meme run? So depending on how many Pixelies you own, how many Troy tokens you own, you'll get a cut of the Ryan supply. And then we're going to do another snapshot next week for the rest of the Ryan supplied, depending on how many pixels you have, how many Troy tokens you have. I mean, everyone's saying giving utility. Well, here's your utility. So it's up to you what you want to do with those now. And then we'll push Ryan with the troll, because that's what it's perfect, actually, think about it, troll. As his character, so we want to get lots of, start playing with the memes and getting some community around that. So we'll be pushing Ryan on exchanges no, we skip that as well, sorry. Okay, big one, finally, we have got, and I hope there's a video for this, this is now already on Google Play, already on the iPhone store, and I think there's a video to introduce the official Elysium wallet. So Fortuna is obviously it's our Phantom, it's our MetaMask, it's the Elysium wallet. It always makes me cringe when I see the word secure there. I thought what happened to us a few years ago, but you know, the Fortuna wallet is, you know, we're not reinventing the wheel. This is a fork of MetaMask because Elysium is EVM compatible. So, of course, I say it's not difficult because I didn't develop it, but we're not like reinventing the wheel here. So it is a secure MetaMask fork with on Elysium network blockchain with all the features you need. And also, I don't know if you guys remember the old, you know, VThor wallet things which told you how much you sort of earned as you were holding a token, you'd get more. So this is the same. So at the moment, we've got a program where you can hold PYR to get lava. So the more PYR you get, the more lava you earn. So Fortuna Wallet, you can collect your PYR and see your sort of lava accumulating up, which I think is just gamifies the whole experience. And I think that's what we're trying to do with all our products is gamify a little bit. And that's why the biggest product we're about to reveal now and launch, I'm going to say that now because it might be the next slide. I don't want to sort of get ahead of myself, is gamifying what blockchain is all about. And so, yeah, so Fortuna is downloadable now. We'll share the link in Discord either today, tomorrow, most likely Monday. And we can start downloading that. So again, let's get Elysium sort of out there with all the tools that are needed. And because it's on on browser, of course, you know, we don't need MetaMask anymore, which is if you're just using Elysium, so you can put all your tokens there, RC, you know, whatever. I keep coming back to RC because it's the only token that's really launched so far. Okay, so that's Fortuna. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, so yeah, this is, as you all know, this is a project that is coming to Elysium, and this is developed by Scorps. I know Scorps is here. Edwin, his name is, and he's been around Vulcan Forged for many, many, many years. I think I've known him for about 8 years, from like old days when we invested in other sort of projects, and now he's been an OG with us for a long time. So Boost is Scorps and his team's project coming to Elysium. Now, this is pure lottery, and this is like one of those, it is gambling, it is lottery. They've got their licenses, they've got everything needed to make this legal and work. And the video would explain it better than I do, but I'll give, this is their introduction video.
It is announced that first prize is $100,000.
Lotteries. Fun, right? Nothing has really changed in the last 100 years. If the current lotteries would be a racehorse, all you do is bet on the winner.
Well, the sport is popular.
Imagine a new lottery where you can influence your luck and wealth. Basically like customizing a horse with a spoiler, adding some nitro, and becoming the jockey. Introducing Boost, storming out of the gates to shake up the lottery space. This is no ordinary lottery. Boost the prizes by adding boosters to your ticket. Boost rewards players with spectacular prizes, ranging from $50,000 to $100,000, all the way up to $250,000, all with the purchase of a modest $10, $25, or $50 ticket. But the real kicker is the crazy potential when supercharging your ticket with boosters, transforming the prizes into millions of dollars with up to 10,000 times multipliers. And Wealth Boosters lets you take control of your fortune and boost your chances. Newly bought boosters have a hidden multiplier that's revealed through a fun scratch interaction. Our Boost Marketplace is where boosters with revealed multipliers can be bought from other players to strategically reach your desired total multiplier or complete sets for special bonuses. Boost's ecosystem is powered by Boost, our native token, and is being built on Elysium blockchain for ultimate transparency on participation, transactions, and winnings. Are you ready to boost? Visit boostlottery.io.
Okay, so here we are. So we're very, very proud to announce what we think is going to be the biggest product for us this year and for Lava and for the Elysium ecosystem. We've got our exchange in Liechtenstein for this. So this is the VulcanX exchange, which is powered purely by Lava. We've partnered up with some of the top market makers to add liquidity there. And the reason VulcanX is so different and so very exciting for us is that we're gamifying the central exchange process. So right now, if you look at Binance, KuCoin, a lot of the exchanges out there, there's a fee in every trade, and if you sort of do anything on exchange, the fees kind of go to the centralized exchange. So VulcanX is completely revenue share based. So it's gamifying the experience of exchanging on a centralized exchange where the fees go to PYR holders only. So let's say you're making a trade for 0.5% between, I don't know, Dogecoin and Lava or ETH and BTC. All the fees collated on this centralized exchange are being dispersed between those that hold PYR. So it's now a revenue share token for the VulcanX experience. We've also sort of gamified everything there where you can earn points by trading. The top trading you make, the top short, the top long, the top volume. You get a leaderboard of how much you're trading and sort of doing over there. And then with those points, you get distributed some more rewards every week, whether that's Lava or some of the fees amongst them. So the whole thing is gamified. So that's driving, number one, we're cutting fees off like other centralized exchanges have, putting it in the hands of the PYR holders, and we're gamifying the trading experience. So I think that's why VulcanX is going to be, I hope, one of the biggest products we've ever launched, and should, as I said, we've partnered up with enough people to add liquidity to the pairs needed. And I think we've made a lot of videos explaining how we're doing it. So yeah, as we said, those that hold PYR will be gaining sort of all fees on transactions. So Vulcan X, where every trade counts. I don't know why I had the BAYC NFTs there. Obviously, I didn't make the video, so we're not going to give out Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs. But the idea is the same. The whole process of the whole point system is detailed in this enormous economy. It's not that complicated, really. It's sort of a percentage of the fees get dispersed by the best traders. So I really think gamifying the trading experience and giving back to the users instead of the exchange keeping the fees, I think this could be the next phase in sort of crypto. Because the users are really the ones that sort of give the interaction, the volume to these exchanges, so it's about time to sort of give back. And of course, PYR will be at the forefront of that. So we're very excited with that. As I said, all licensing has been done through Liechtenstein, above board, and with 3 market makers who are going to help provide the liquidity to the right pairs. That will be rolling out this quarter. And yeah, very excited because everything's been paired with lava, and it'll be lava everywhere, lava here, lava there, and rewards for PYR. So that's very exciting. What else have we got? Yeah, so it explains a little bit more here. So all the pairs with lava, revenue share to the peer holders, as I said. The trading fees are divided amongst those that hold PYR. So 80% of every trade will be given to the peer holders, and the 20% is held for the gamified reward system. So those who have been trading very well on the SEX, at the end of the week, they get a part of the pool there. There's all this detail. So this is also where land and gods come into play. And I forgot to say, I know there's going to be people asking more value for land. So VulcanVerse land and gods also add multipliers to the fees you're going to earn. So I know right now there's a program, we've got a staking program where gods and land and some other things add boosts to it. So this will also happen with Vulcan X. This will happen with the exchange. It will add boost to how much rewards you get. So again, more motivation incentive to get VulcanVerse land or gods as the gods go up the levels. So if Vulcan X does as well as we think it's going to do, then of course PYR, land, and gods are going to be in demand beyond our imagination, which would be superb. And we've detailed every sort of way it gives you extra points. So if you've got a level 7 god, you get an extra 35 points. If you've got a plot of land, you get 10 points per week. So these all feed into the reward share, revenue share, I should say. And again, 20% of the trading fees gets given out to those who are high in the leaderboard. Those do good trades, these provide volume. So moving on from Vulcan X, Fortuna and Ryan, and a couple of other things we mentioned. Let's look at some more upcoming releases for VulcanVerse. I think we've got another video of something which you should be excited about, which we've been teasing for a while now. So some release dates for you. So a lot of happening June and July. So June, next week, we've got the fast travel. And the week after that, level 5, finally. So you can use your level 5 Vulcanites, level 5 assets, level 5 gods, I think. I don't know how the temple system works, to be honest. But yeah, so fast travel's coming next week, level 5. Now, raid bosses. We've been working really, really hard on this. And I'm hoping... Oh, no, we have. We've got a video to show you the boss raids we've been developing. So this just changes the game completely. It's very similar to like Warcraft in that respect. You'll see it in a minute. And in August, we've got the new avatar system, which allows you to use sort of your same avatar in Tartarus, Royale, and VulcanVerse. We've got the cooking profession, we've got the alchemy profession, and we've got Tartarus and Royale integration. So it's literally becoming an absolute beast of a metaverse, complete MMO RPG using assets on-chain, off-chain. You can earn, you can play, you can build. I still think this is totally underrated in terms of what VulcanVerse is. And this is down to our strategy in terms of acquiring users. Not only VulcanVerse, also Vulcan's Creed, that mobile game, absolutely brilliant. It was Tower Defense, actually. We did a marketing campaign for Tower Defense. We did like a Google Ads or something, and I think we had about 2,000 players a day, if not more, on that. But because they were in guest mode, we couldn't log them. So we're realizing that these marketing strategies for Web 2, which we haven't implemented at all on Web 3, we've been preaching to our own choir too much. And I think that's one thing we're guilty of for the last 4 years, is we've just been tweeting to the crypto people, tweeting to the Vulcan Forged community about our games. So we've tested out some Web 2 marketing strategies on Tower Defense. And it did bring thousands of users in doing that. So we are now readjusting. This month, in fact, we've started a complete new marketing plan of how we're bringing users into our games. And that is the simple back to the basics, the bread and butter of ads. What's the word? AdSense thing. I've forgotten the name of it. And bring them in from there. So I think Vulcanverse is one of the games that should, ideally with Vulcan X as well, be one of the most sort of desired games. So fast travel allows you to sort of move between the locations. I think some of you have played it in the PBT, the community version. That's not that complicated. I mean, you have to pay someone to sort of travel there. I don't know if we've got a video of it or not. Perhaps we have. Yes. Cool. Yeah, I think we got the point what was going on there after the first two clicks. I was a bit worried it was going to keep going on there for the minutes of clicks. So that's fast travel. What else have we got? There's some other features coming up. Well, that's cool. We've got these NPCs coming, courtesy, of course, of Jimmy X and Katarina, who does these incredible sculpts. So they're the different NPCs you're going to have to go to in order to travel to another district. The fast travel map. Raid bosses, probably one of the biggest features coming out. And we've actually got a video of this in action for you to look forward to. Wow, I haven't seen that video. Whoever made that, that was awesome. I'm assuming that was Stratos. If it wasn't, then that was great. We've actually got a gameplay footage of it as well. That is incredible. I remember we dreamed about boss raids years ago, and here we are now with all the Vulcanites running like that. Really, really cool to see. I don't know, do you notice this? I think there was a video of the actual gameplay, but let's see if there is or not. So, oh yes, so all the different bosses. So in Hades, you've got the Razorbeak. He's the boss to beat. So this is a teamwork thing. You have to collaborate in order to beat him or her, or it. And then you sort of share the lava resources from the Vulcanite once you defeat it. So I think this feature alone is going to bring a lot of people in. We're going to make that collaboration work, which is what we've been trying to do with Vulcanverse a lot in terms of gameplay. Notice is the Chimera, whatever you want to say it. That will sort of come out the depth of Notice. Arcadia, we've got Fairy, who used to be nice and cute, but now she's a demonic elf. She's guarding Arcadia, and of course, Helicon is going to be the big one in Boreas to defeat. Now, these kind of the mechanisms work. I don't know. We're going to have to talk to the Vulcanverse team, but I do believe they sort of spawn here and there, and then when they've been defeated, they provide resources, and you keep repeating and do it. But I think there's a video. Let's hope. Really cool. And then, you look at that, then you've got the quest system, you've got the foraging, you've got all the other features we've got in there now. The fast travel, you add Royale to that, Tartarus to that, and then the create your own quest system where you can do your thing. I mean, we're really literally running out of gameplay we can put in there. So constantly evolving, constantly moving forward. I do think we've got the Berserk competition now, but I think as you can see from what we're building in the new products and the gameplay features and the wallet, the exchange, everything we're doing, our vision is so much bigger and longer and later than a lot of projects have even sort of lived out now. There are a lot of projects by our side have just died in this bear market, and we haven't. I want to sort of stress this, and I mean this with all my heart. We have reinvested nearly everything back into this ecosystem. Time, of course, money, our own effort, our heart, back into sort of keep producing and building and building and building. I think Vulcan Forge is one of the companies that you can't deny has been building more than most others in this entire market, and will continue to do so. I think each of these products will add to the Peer and Lava ecosystem. Vulcanverse and the other games are looking absolutely fire. And I think that's pretty much it. Again, thanks all for coming. And I know we've got the Berserk final now. I wish them both best of luck. And thank you for listening to me ramble on for an hour.